So, it's been a bit of a roller coaster with all the leaks about Samsung's upcoming new foldables. But now we've got some big news, and it's the upgrade we've all been hoping for. For a while now, we've been hearing rumors that Samsung might finally use its own Exynos 2500 chip in the Z Flip 7. At first, that sounded kind of hard to believe, but then just a few days ago, the Z Flip 7 popped up on Geekbench, running the Exynos 2500 instead of the Snapdragon 8 Elite. Now, the latest reports confirm that Samsung is using two different chips for the Flip, something they've never done before. But this time, it's not like how they've done before. See, in the past, especially with the Galaxy S series, Samsung usually gave the Snapdragon chip to the US and China, and the rest of us got the Exynos version. But this year, things will be different. The Exynos 2500 will only be used in Samsung's home country, South Korea, and the rest will still get the Snapdragon 8 Elite. And honestly, that's a relief. Last year, Samsung had big issues with its chip manufacturing, which pushed them to use Snapdragon 8 Elite in the Galaxy S25 series. Now, they're trying to make up for those losses, so it's kind of good news that it will only be limited to the Korean markets. The Motorola Razr 60 Ultra and the upcoming Xiaomi Mix Flip 2 both run on the Snapdragon 8 Elite, and based on leaked scores, the Exynos 2500 can't really compete, and the gap is not even close. Also, the Z Flip 7 is more expensive than the Galaxy S25 and S25 Plus, so putting in a weaker chip like Exynos, especially for a premium phone, doesn't really make much sense. Not even in Korea. Now let's talk about something special in the design. Just like the Z Fold 7, the Z Flip 7 is also getting a fresh new shape. It's going to be taller, wider, and will have a larger display than last year's Z Flip 6. But the real highlight is on the back. The Z Flip 7 is finally getting a big 4-inch cover display, and that's a major upgrade. This is not only much bigger than the Z Flip 6, but with this, Samsung is finally catching up to the Razr 60 Ultra. But that's not all. A trusted leaker says the bezels around the cover screen will be just 1.2 millimeters thin. And if you've seen the leaked cover glass image, you already know what I'm talking about. Now, even though the phone is getting taller and wider, the thickness will stay the same. But inside, there's one upgrade Fold fans have been begging for every single year. Yes, it's the battery. Once again this year, the Z Flip 7 is getting a battery upgrade. And here's something crazy. When you compare the size of the Z Flip to the bigger Galaxy Fold, the battery size difference is only 100 milliamp hours. That's kind of insane when you think about it. And don't worry, Fold lovers, you're not being left out. The new Fold is getting the most premium treatment we've ever seen in the Fold lineup. Want to know more? I've got all the details waiting for you, so make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. This is Techtics, and I'll see you in the next one.